Girl, I'm in the pocket like Burrow. When I'm back home, no, they treat me like Robert De Niro. Took her to talk about butter and churro. Took her home, gave her a cinnamon swirl. I left it in, now I got her €1. Zeros. That's what my bank account balance say. I got a check from a shoe company, not do anything in the bank. Hey, y'all, give me a minute, man. I got me a shorty from Runaway. Said I'm in town today. She said she coming over and she down to stay. I got a hit, she been playing that shit. So when she pull up on me, I know what she about to say. What's poppin'? Brand new whip, just hopping. I got options. I can pass that. Man, this is crazy. Just joshing. I'm spending this holiday locked in. Give me a minute to get set up. Calling my friends, celebrating that knowledge. Brain real good, shit styling. I like a thing with low mileage, good brain with no college. Call me the baby, no time. I'm real creative and stylish. That's been in my dinner. I seen that hit make them spin. And I just flew back from LA on the jet. Yesterday I go back and forth like I play tennis. I fuck with you, oh yeah, I feel for a still on the billboard, the #1 song, and you can't. And now they got something to rich, at least something. I said, don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, man. Whew, we got some stuff to talk about, y'all. I'm rocking water diamonds, niggas squeeze. Water down, they drinking Fiji. My whip is orange and brown like I'm a Cleveland. My bitch is yellow like a soda. We do a thumbnail real quick, man. So you know it's baby. What's poppin'? Brand new whip, just hopping. I got houses. I can pass that place. I scattered, I caught her. I'm out here with somebody's daughter. She calling me daddy. I'm somebody's father. I gotta go kiss it. When I go kiss it, I put my lips on it like somebody bought it. The diamond, the dish, the card in the wallet. She put on the. Man, I hate them Saints, man. She told me it's nobody harder and I'm with the G-ski. I need that shit for the free ski. We are not buying no book, you sell it on P-Street. It's so much work on my celly, I had to go tell all my bitches email it to reach me. All in my DM, I follow your DM. She play with the broski. We used to fuck on the low ski. She used to lie on my bed and go lie to your face and say I'm just a broski. You knows me, you ain't believe it, you wanted to toast me. I had it steady as long as a ruler in case you was cool and didn't want to approach me. Wait a minute, DJ be on in a minute too, man. We gon' we gotta get it in. We gotta get it in. What's poppin'? Brand new whip, just hopping. I got options. I can pass that like stocking. Just joshing. I'm spending this holiday locked in. My body got ready to talk to. Sports in the top 10. What's bragging? Brand new whip, new mansion. Brand new tips, new dances. Same old thing, new magnum. Same old shit, new maggots. Same old throne, new dragons. Same old strong, new actions. I can pass that bitch like magic. Yeah, I ain't capping, I'm lit, I'm active. Yeah, like 5 they buy like Paxman. Yeah, don't drown this meal like Applejack. I sell something, get taxing. Let's slam they feet like slap up bumpers. Roll that black from black. Got 9 chain one, yeah, numbers don't lie, it's the aftermath. Yeah, what's poppin'? Brand new phone, this Jordan. I got options. How about them Bucks, huh? Yeah, we're gonna talk about them. Tough, man. It's tough. What's poppin'? Brand new whip, just hopping. I got options. I can pass that like stocking. It's real tough. 45? That's impressive. I ain't gonna lie, man. That's impressive. That's very impressive.
Y'all bogus. Real goofy. I ain't never lost focus. Nah. Y'all bogus. Yeah. The dark flesh, Bob Moss, speak mine. When she thought them 99 prophets was born drugs, guaranteed. They got us on fallacies. Resorting in casualties. I'm supposed to resort in the Maldives now. We in the rallies now. Boxing the IG now. Boxing like Ali in the memory point. Hennessy and bamboo shot reaching for the ID. Get off my neck, nigga. Let you Cuban
Rhapsody.
think like a Cuban think. You never get a side of back. Got your back, T. Mallory. Be on like a product bag. Dogs with me like a quarter lab in the backseat of a patrol car. That's luck thing.
Just bear with me a little bit, man. I'm almost done.
You might be running back. You think it's 63. I'm thinking 63. 180 degrees. Shit straight, Mr. Police did the same thing. The co-chief did the same thing. The Raheem did the same thing. In our reality, y'all 99.
Yeah, man. Every Bucks fan I know was pulling for the Panthers tonight. I mean today. It's all right, man. I'm good. We're gonna talk about it though. We're gonna talk about it in a minute. Let me finish this up.
Kill lawfully, no remorse. I don't want to hear arguments no more about black on black, white on white. Kill your own two and cop the only ones who ain't accountable. Black men in jail for an ounce or two. Talk about us as punishment. We got the weed business. White men making buku and Timbuktu. They praying at the mosque for us.
It was a good game, man.
You don't care what they top floor. Show 13 superstition. We get a 13.
The Falcons do it again, though, man.
Hey, you wonder why we got it this soda? Anxiety. You got not past sobriety. Atlanta, Georgia, that's I got 99 problems. 12 still the biggest. I got 99 problems. But time full of tricks. I got 99 problems. And 12 still the biggest. I got 99 problems. But time full of tricks. You never seen as a victim. Never seen as a victim. Watch you run and walk miles and fight for victims. Been dogged out. Been dogged. No pause in house.
No pause in house.
Daddy, no cappy. Who the kids gonna call now?
The kids gonna call now. That's facts. All right.
They trying to take you out. We don't die, we multiply. Black man. Black woman. 12. Taj money.
I know about you on the road when I tear down the booth, but I can't wait till I get home, fuck the shit out of you. Even on your worst days, girl, you still kinda cute. If it go down, I'm gon' protect you, pull that stick out, shoot. All I want is your love, I can't see no bitch out to you. Off emotions, we did things that we didn't have to do.
Let's go. That's right, Rhapsody. Polo. Oh, we're gonna get on them Cowboys too. This the NFL versus the NFC South versus the NFL. I'm gonna touch on them. Gotta touch on them. Cause I love it.
From a thug, you can only get this feeling from a thug. Tears falling in this lick in your cup. All you really want is love. Baby, all you really want is love. Only talk to bosses independent. Can't be fucking with a scrub. Girl, I know you can't be fucking with a scrub. I get this feeling in my stomach when you next to me. Man, I'm trying to get to know you sexually. Take you on shopping with you therapy. Move you out to
all right, let's get into it.
Taking care of me. I know sometimes I'm crazy. I was hoping you could bury me.
Look who decided to show up.
Hey, I'm on CP time, you know what I'm saying?
Always.
On time is being on time, and being late is being on time. You know what I'm saying?
Always. You know, I'm a military brat, man, so.
I'm prior service. So to tell you.
I know. Fuck it.
Well, that's when you say you prior service. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I am not service no more. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, chat? What's going on, Trill? What's going on, DP Buck? Tampa! 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 Apes Jr.?
All I know is this, though. Tampa Bay right now. Who would have thunk it?
5-2, baby!
Early, too. Early.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. They did my boy wrong, though. I ain't gonna lie about that. What was that offensive lineman? Man, I don't even know what he did.
Yeah, y'all always doing some stuff, man. But anyway, let's get into it, man. It's your boy, man. Part of the NFC South versus the NFL. And as you see, I am your Carolina Panthers representative, baby. Thank y'all for joining. Thank y'all for joining. We're going to open up the line shortly, man. But we got to talk a little bit. DJ, go ahead, man. Go ahead and introduce and do all
What is going on, people? It's your boy, DJ, your Tampa Bay Buccaneers representative. Your 5-2 NFC South representative. I appreciate y'all checking in with us today. You dig? And we here. Mike, I got every game. I think it's my first week. I got every game in the South right. I got every game in the South right. Thank you, the Lions. Thank you, motherfucker. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, this is your first week. You got them all right, bro.
I got them all right. I'm telling you, I'm getting. I mean, we're in the middle of the season now. I get to see these teams play. look, you had it coming in. Look, but I'm
I
starting.
still got it, man.
I see it. Matter of fact, turn that comment on. Dun, 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 dun. There was times that you need someone. I will be by your side. It's like, no, stop playing, man. Let's get into it, man. What we gonna talk about first? We're gonna talk about first. There it is.
Yeah, I ain't about to play this, man. Let's get into it, man.
How about them Falcons? That's like saying,
Everybody
how about them Falcons? It's like saying, how about them Cowboys? How about them Falcons? What
Hey, man. Hey, let's get right into them Falcons, man.
Hey, but what else can you say? I ain't gonna lie though. When they first came out, I was like, "Oh shit, Mike about to be right." Like, because they first came out, they were on fire. I mean, on defense, offense, you could tell they were still playing off some of that energy. But once again, the game just started going. Butt cheeks started getting tight. I gotta look at some of these stats, man. I haven't looked at everything. I saw some of the game, especially the last 4 minutes of it. And last play of the game, everybody saw that. Who didn't see that last play of that game?
Right.
And what did they say? Somebody tried to call. They said it was what? It was a hold or something like that. I don't know. Falcons were crying about something at the end of the game. I'm trying to remember what it was.
Hold.
It was something, but they were looking for. I don't remember what it was, man. But they ran that in and out route, Hawkinson, with the game winner. You know what I'm saying? The line's been on the wrong side of that too many times this season, but it looks like they picked the right person to do it against this time. It was Atlanta Falcons.
Yeah, this is what Atlanta's been doing.
Todd Gurley had a chance to drop before he got to the end zone. Them knees ain't the same, dog. He jumped into the end zone. If he stopped, that would have stopped the clock.
Now, I'm glad you brought it up because that's the main thing we need to talk about with this football game, man. Yeah, it was clear as day, man. If he stops, and it looked like he contemplated on doing that, he was hesitant, like he was gonna stop, and just somehow just didn't.
The legs
got in the end zone, gave him too much time, and the defense does what their defense does, blows it.
Oh my God, they gave up the butt on that last. They went straight down the field, but that's why. Let's see, and that's a clear representation why I don't like prevent defense. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the game, just play the way you're gonna play the entire game. Like I said, the Falcons should have won that game, but should have, could have. But you did it. 1-6.
And Julio again getting close to right at 100 yards, 8 catches, 9 targets, but can't get in the end zone. I don't know what it is. It seemed like they had a good week last week. Not saying that they didn't score, but it just, man, I don't know. I don't know what it is about Atlanta, but hopefully they continue this trend on Thursday.
Oh, they will. Oh, I mean, the defense is still what the defense is, right? There is a little different, obviously with Raheem Morris. They're playing a little different, but let's not get it twisted. I mean, Matthew Stafford still was 25 for 36 for 340 yards. I mean, he ain't scored a lot of points. I mean, he did a hell of a job on Adrian Claiborne, 11 carries, 29 yards. Matt Ryan, he had very similar stats to Matt Stafford, the Matties. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I'm pretty sure there was a turnover in that game.
Yeah, Matt Ryan fumbled.
Yeah, I knew. Yeah, and you can look at that and say that's the difference in the game, because if you look at it, it was basically everything was basically just down the middle, right? 29 minutes to 30 minutes to possession, first downs 21-26. Atlanta. This is two teams that are just fighting, and obviously the Lions is a bigger game for them because it puts it back in the hunt, right? 9-3-3. But yeah, man, Atlanta finds a way to do it again.
Yeah, I hope so. But anyway, you got anything else you want to say about them? Yeah, with them, man. We might revisit it if y'all want to talk about it in the chat. I mean, in the comments. And
I mean, if we have a Falcon fan, I mean, like I said, it's kind of hard to do this without a Falcon fan. Like I said, because I want to hear their views at this point. You know what I'm saying? We invites and everything. I want to hear what the hell is going on. I do, because I want to laugh. I need something to laugh at. I'm
not wasting my time with them Falcons, man.
I'm not wasting my time with the Falcons. Yeah, fail. That's all they're doing is failing.
Yeah, Falcons. Well, let's get right into the game of the week. I don't care. It ain't y'all game. Two South teams. The game of the week.
Hey,
Carolina Panthers travel to the Mercedes-Benz Superdome. I told y'all it's spooky there. I said it's Halloween time. It's October. It's spooky there. Very good ball game, though. This was a very, very good ball game. What up, 704? Very good ball game.
Oh,
I enjoyed it.
sorry.
Yeah, he over there doing stuff. I enjoyed it a lot, man. We lost. Carolina Panthers lost to the New Orleans Aints. Who that nation? What up, Donald James? No, y'all. Who that?
Donald.
Who that nation, man?
Who they said they gonna beat them Saints?
Man, who that said they gonna beat them so Mardi Gras ass?
Who they?
Oh, 40. Yeah, they got a good dub, man. Hey, you know what? I gotta put this game strictly and solely on the Carolina Panthers defense. And I have to give credit who we always said we were going to get credit to, because it seemed like he does it every game. And that's Mr. Alvin Kamara, man.
I told you before it's not a goddamn.
It's Mr. Alvin Kamara, man. This guy is just slippery. He just makes plays. He just extends plays. He's just in the right place at the right time. Man, this guy, and you know, DJ, I'm going to continue to say this, Panther Nation. Y'all can feel how you want to feel. I wanted this guy. I was high on him in that draft. DJ, no, I was really, really high on this man.
He was.
And I hate that he's in this division because he is killing, dominating. And Drew Brees, I got to give Drew Brees props, man. He got that ball out of his hands. He was decisive. He had some pressure, but for the most part, he was very comfortable. Seemed like very comfortable. Seemed like nobody else was out there putting pressure except for Brian Burns.
Mm-hmm.
The third down conversions, man. These cats went with like 10 straight. They were 10 for 10 before they got their first miss on third down conversion. I believe they finished the game. I'm just guessing, man, 13 or 15 or 12 or 14. Something crazy, man. You can't win football games like that if you can't get stops on third downs. You just can't. It comes down to a Teddy Bridgewater taking the sack, which they had a great design, which Davenport showed up, and I don't know why Mike Davis was on him. He was destroyed at that point. Got pushed out of field goal range, and Joey Sly missed the 65-yarder by this much.
Yeah.
And I still think if he would have made that, man, Drew Brees, the way he was cooking our defense, especially at the end of that first half, would have found a way to score. Whether it was a field goal or something, he would have found a way to put the ball where it needed to be for them to win the football game. So I gotta get props, man. We couldn't run the ball without Teddy Bridgewater. People gonna bash him. I'm seeing it all over Twitter. It's pissing me off. Without Teddy Bridgewater, we aren't in this football game. We couldn't run the ball worth a darn. You're talking about 2.6 yards per carry on 14 attempts. Yeah, I get it. We didn't run that much, but Mike Davis had 1.7 yards. You act like we're playing the Tampa Bay Buccaneers run defense out there.
I mean, Atlanta's that real. They got run defense. They secondary suspect, but that run defense legit.
Yeah, they run defense been legit. So, that's what they do. So we went to it knowing only gave up one sack. I mean, dang, man. But this is the games that I'm going to let you get into it, but this is what I thought was going to happen. DJ and I had conversations about this way before right now, and I felt like we were going to be competitive in every game, and I said if the Carolina Panthers find a way to win 6 to 7 games this season, we should be very, very, very encouraged. And as of right now, we're 3-4, and it looks like we're heading in that direction. I'm not going to say we can't win more than that, but 6 or 7 wins be good for it because we're competing in every game. Curtis Samuel came back, and I thought he played very, very well for us. Was key third downs, caught everything thrown to him. DJ Moore had a bounce back game. He needed that.
Real DJ Moore, please stand up.
I know, man. He's so inconsistent. We know who is consistent, Robbie Anderson. Even though he didn't get in the end zone, my bad, y'all. Even though he didn't get in the end zone, he still caught 6 passes for 74 yards. on 8 targets. You know, we got a fumble recovery, all that type of stuff, man. But our linebackers, man. Luke, are you better? Luke, please. Just imagine if we had Luke right now with what we got, man.
There you go, Trill. There you go, Trill.
Oh.
Phil Snow playing zone with the Saints top wide receivers out. Man, I've been saying this about Phil Snow. I say he played kind of a passive zone coverage that it basically plays into what Drew Brees likes to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Why are y'all playing off the ball like that? That's why, you know, teams that, man, I'm definitely not one of the people. I don't like passive zones. If you're going to play a zone, at least play up, you know, and then, you know, drop back into it or so, you know, show something different. Don't come out 7-8 yards off the ball against Drew Brees because Drew Brees all he's gonna do is, you know what I'm saying? That's all he's gonna do.
It was dumb. It was extremely dumb. Shout out to Donald. We know you're a Saints fan, but I'm gonna give love to you. I don't know how y'all didn't get in the receiver's face and press the entire game. That's exactly what DJ and Trill and everybody's talking about, man.
That's the formula to beat the Saints right now. I mean, because right now the receivers are not that good. I think the Green Bay Packers have a little bit of that too. You got to get in the face of these receivers because Drew Brees, in particularly, he don't want to hold the ball long. Right. He has a decent, a decent offensive line. He don't want to hold that damn ball. He want to get it out. If he doesn't have someone, you know, he's going to check it down to Alvin Kamara. I mean, that's exactly what he wants to do. Tom Brady got a little bit better too. I like these old ass quarterbacks. That's what they do. But anyway, you know, and y'all played right into it. Like I said, you know, that needs to change. This is y'all first matchup against Saints, right?
Well, and I'll comment on that, man, just a little bit. Our corner, Rasul Douglas, who has been playing really good ball, was out.
Yeah, he was out.
You know, we had a rookie in Troy Pride that he didn't trust. Dante Jackson is having a toe issue. He's been injured all season. We all know he got talent, but can he stay healthy has always been the big question mark. And Eli Apple had to come in, and he hasn't played a game yet for us, even though he's been on the roster. I know. He still needs to go, hey, if you lose that way, you lose that way.
Yeah, because, I mean, once again, if you're not pressuring, in my opinion, because even that, like you said, Tierra Whitehead's trash. Switching coverage is trash. Like, that, like, the zone, like, even that, what was that, like a Jared Cook and, like, what quarter was that? Like, I think it was right before the half when they went down the field and scored.
Yeah.
That little soft area in that middle, that in front of the safeties, behind the linebackers, you got to get deeper on that. You got to get deeper on that. You know what I'm saying? But Tierra Whitehead, he seems like he's always not where he's supposed to be. He wants to play the run so bad all the time. Like, you forget that he needs to play the pass. But I don't know, man. I mean, I'm anti-zone. I'd rather get, especially with this NFL. I mean, if you're going to get a flag, you know, for, you know, holding, I don't even care at this point. This NFL is not built for zones for the most part, at least to play that as your base defense. I don't personally like that.
Yeah, you're right. I will say this. I don't mind zones when we can get pass rush.
Okay, I'll give you that. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm really okay with that if the pass rush is just getting there. Drew Brees was hit twice and sacked once, and that was my bad. Yeah, he was hit twice and sacked once. Brian Burns, of course, doing what he does, and Zach Kerr got him one time. Other than that, I don't know what Stephen Weatherly bum ass is doing. He's just over there doing all kind of crazy yelling in the air. I'm like, man, what? We getting whooped right now. The defense can't get off the field, and you, I don't know, Trey Boston head. It's just. Hey, we had a rough showing defensively. The Saints exploited everything. They did what they needed to do. But I will say this: it's promising, man. I mean, you're gonna learn from it. You're gonna learn from it.
I mean, Mike. I mean, I had a rough first half. I mean, it wasn't. I definitely, tightened up in the second half. Bend don't break. Was a little further in. At least y'all figured out in the second half. But I don't know, man.
I don't think the first half was that bad. We're gonna transition in a minute, man. But I look at this. They scored first. We went down, got a field goal. Next possession, they scored. We scored a touchdown. Next possession, they fumbled. We scored a touchdown. Now we're up 17-14. The problem was they only had a minute and 40 seconds left. That's right, only. But you gave Drew Brees too much time to drive down the field with an 8-play, 75-yard drive to score a touchdown right before the half. And that momentum shifted. So it was 21-17. Then what we do, it seemed like every time we come out of the half, seemed like Ron Rivera's back. We can't seem to find a way to put the ball in the end zone to score right after halftime. It's like something happens where we just can't get going. So then we punt. Then they kick a field goal, and now it's 17-24. Then we go down, score a touchdown. It was just back and forth, back and forth. But for the most part, this game was a really clean game. And it was a lot of, every time a team had the ball, it seemed like they scored. There was one punt this entire game. One
that's
punt.
because y'all couldn't, neither one of y'all can get off the field on third down. What were they, 12 for 14 on third down?
Yep.
And I think y'all were, what was it, 6 for 9?
6 for 9 or something like that.
So neither defense was really getting off on fourth down. So like you said, you're not going to have a lot of punts there. You're moving the ball. You're eating up clock. And sometimes you come out with a touchdown. Sometimes you're not. Or you got to kick a 65-yard kick for the win.
And I still don't think we would have won. That would have been the tie. I really believe Drew Brees would have had. He was scoring all game. He would have had enough time to go down there and score. So,
DP Buck, you're right. I agree. Panthers getting better every week, and that's a sign as a good team. And, I was telling Mike, I think on the phone before, it's showing that the Panthers are getting closer to the average and trying to work up to above average. In my opinion, the New Orleans Saints are coming from being a elite team to come back down to average. I really honestly think that's what we're seeing. We saw in that game. Not really that game, but just, you're seeing it slowly happen. I know Saints fans, what's my boy here? Donald James. I know you're seeing it, man. I know you probably don't want to admit it. My boy TJ. He's probably the he's probably the head. He's the 300. What's his name from 300? The dude from 300.
I can't remember.
I can't remember his name. He him right there. He is in the front of it. He's holding on to God graces to hope that Michael Thomas will stop punching people in their face because they call him Slant Boy. And he can get healthy, and this offense could take off like it used to, man. It just we're at week 8 now.
Yeah,
this offense is what it is. It's heavily on Mike. It's heavily on Alvin Kamara,
right?
You know what I'm saying? Drew Brees still wants to get the ball out quick. Zone. You're gonna have your boy Hill come in. Give you a little bit. Was that power run play he likes to do off that Wildcat? He got first down, I think, off of that, to stop, start and just get that touchdown, I think. The Saints are who we thought they are. A barely above average team, man. And y'all, like I said, are heading the right direction, but y'all still, once again, as a team, haven't experienced certain things at this point to put you all over the head, the ledge to, win close games like this. That's basically what this was.
Right. And Panther Nation, I think we should be okay with this. You got to understand everything that's transpired. We have to really, 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 really be excited for where we're going, man.
Y'all played a clean game.
Right.
One penalty. 5
no
yards.
penalty.
Look, y'all aren't that far. But and look, I'm gonna say about Teddy Bridgewater, man. Stop giving this man shit. I'm sorry. The way the reason why he was only sacked one time is because of him. The way he was moving that pot, it was a couple times. If that was Tom Brady, he got sacked. I saw one play where he tried to reverse out the pocket. He saw somebody like, oh shit, nope, I'm not going that way. Came back. Yeah. Boy was moving. Even that pass where he went all the way to the what's that? The left and threw that dime in the middle of the field. Look, Teddy Bridgewater is playing good ball, man. Teddy Bridgewater is playing good ball. It's once again, I think the defense is just it's a work in progress. I think the offense isn't playing bad at all. But once again, 12 for 14. You got him 14 times the third down. And you couldn't get off the field.
Right.
I think that's a story of the game right there for y'all. And obviously, I got that. New Orleans Saints even turned the damn ball over.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all should have.
Yeah, so hey, man, it is what it is with that defense. It's like we're gonna have these games, man. We're gonna have these games. So we drafted all defense this past year. I think we'll go more defense, especially linebacker position, some more spots. But yeah, good game. Congratulations to the Saints. It was a hell of a game, in my opinion, for a divisional matchup. I enjoyed it. At one point, was I bored and like, it came down to the wire. So. Good job. Congratulations. The better team, most mature team, I should say, won. And we'll see y'all week 17. Ooh. Anyway, let's get into this Tampa Bay game, and then we're going to open up the lines, man. 45-20?
Hey. 45.
The Raiders.
Let's go, baby.
Yeah, the Raiders ain't no slouch, man.
Look.
I know they banged up. I mean, not banged. They had some stuff going on, but they ain't no stuff.
Right. Everything that I saw in this game that made me nervous, I 100% agree that I should have been nervous. Look, the Raiders are going to be somebody to F with this entire game, this season. This score right here might make it look like, because we poured it on that fourth quarter. I think we put up like 21 points that last quarter. Put 21. The Raiders are a really good team. Look, Wilder's a beast. I still like Jacob. I'm a big Jacobs fan. Look, they got Henry Ruggs, fast as ass lightning. And the emergence of Aguilar is something that nobody is talking about. I mean, with the Philadelphia Eagles, this man was put to a slot and, not really, I think they were limiting his ability. Man, the Raiders got him now. He on the outside. He out here looking like, I don't know, what was that player that used to play way back in the day? Pretty Shoes or something like that for the Chargers. I don't remember his name.
Oh,
man, that boy, man, he can run and he can catch. What was that back in Madden? He used to have this like star ability thing where you used to be able to catch the ball up in the air and do all kind of acrobat stuff. Man, that was his catch this today, man. Aguilar had one hell of a game. He had 5 catches for 105 yards.
Yeah,
that man was doing work, man. And I like the way the Raiders played us. Right, they did not go away from the run for the most part. That first half to about the third quarter, they were still staying in front of the chains. You know what I'm saying? And that's something, in my opinion, you got to do with our team. If you don't stay in front of the chains against us on defense, y'all gonna be in trouble. They never gave up. I gotta give John Gruden a lot of credit, man. He really came here, and look, they were against the Snide, right? And they lost Gabe Jackson, I think his name is, if I'm not mistaken, because of I don't really know what he did. He might have said something or spit on somebody, but he got ejected. So now they were down their right tackle and their left guard. So and then on top of that, they lost the other tackle. It was a makeshift line, and they did pretty well, still blocking for Derek Carr to the fourth quarter. I think they got gassed, or the better team just did what they did. The defense just, suffocated. Shout out to Carlton Davis. Once again, battled through another game, had a hell of a game. The emergence of Leonard Fournette. Leonard Fournette had a hell of a game catching the ball at the backfield. Look, let's talk about this offense, right? I said it before.
You want to go here? Oh, let's go.
No, I said it before. I honestly think, and I think this is why Tom Brady gave up big ups to LeBron James, right? I honestly think this man is trying to LA Lakers the NFL. Like, you know what I'm saying? This man has a wealth of riches, and, he just got rich with obviously Brown, but it's not fair out there, Mike. It ain't. It's not fair. Chris Godwin, Scotty Miller. Let me get started with Scotty Miller. Scotty Miller's okay. Let's just continue. Mike Evans, which I don't know what's going on with that connection. It's just not there. I don't know why. And you can see somebody getting frustrated, which I've never really seen. I've never seen Mike Evans frustrated the way I'm seeing him on that field. But yeah, man, it was just. Hats out to Brady. Brady had one hell of a game. Hats out to Gronk. He had another good game. It was good to see. But look, this is definitely turning into the New England Patriots offense. I'll tell you that much. A lot of dump passes to the backs, and one thing that's different is now they're taking shot plays with Scotty Miller. These shot plays down the field. That kind of I don't know how I feel about them. You know what I'm saying?
Well, this is. Let me comment on that, man. Let's think about this. Antonio Brown doing what Scotty Miller's doing. Let's think about that. That's way more dynamic. They're both fast. They're smaller guys. And I wouldn't be surprised if they're both on the football field at the same time. To me, it seems like Brady likes to utilize Mike Evans as a red zone threat, and that's potentially it. For some reason, he doesn't like maybe the routes he runs, the timing is like, okay, I can't stare you down. I'm not just going to throw you this. I don't know what it is, but something. I text DJ and reached out to him because I saw it and I was like, I've never seen it either. Mike Evans, yeah, he'll I've been calling him soft for a little minute, old light skinned, pretty hair ass dude. But he's impressed me a lot with his grit playing through these injuries and stuff, man. But Evans wide open. I mean, on the pass that I know he got touched, but I mean, he hits Evans there. Evans making a move and he's scoring. Like he's getting in the end zone. And as a receiver that's used to getting 1,000 yards, getting 100 something targets and catches and stuff,
he's getting open.
Frustrating.
He's getting open. That's the hardest thing to watch. And then you see him just throwing these routes. I think when Mike texted me, I said, look, it was a skinny post. They had Scotty Miller run that shit. Yep. That's Mike Evans' play all day, and what happened? Didn't catch it. It was just ugly. Look, Scotty Miller does not run good routes. I'm gonna call it here. I called it before. He doesn't run good routes. He's just fast as hell. I mean, he's on them screen plays. He's nice and just run them 9 routes, outrunning people, or even that over route. He just outruns people. I like Scotty Miller, but he's not. They're trying to make him into something that he's not. Like Mike just said, Mike Evans is still being Mike Evans. He's a little hurt, or I don't know. He looks a little bit whatever, but he's still getting open. He's getting some single coverage, and they're not throwing him the ball. And it's just like, all right, I'm not really sitting here complaining. Look, Tom Brady almost threw for 400 yards this game, right? I mean, Raiders' defense is not that good, right? So I mean, they don't sack the quarterback. I think we had no sacks. Yeah, we had no sacks that game. He played the offensive line continues to just ball, in my opinion. Continue to look really good. And look, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers were the best teams in the NFL. I mean, I've been holding off, but look, we are one of the best teams in the NFL. I mean, we can beat you so many different ways. This defense is really good. Sean Murphy Bunting, that's the one part that I'm a little nervous about when it comes to the secondary. But Carlton Davis is a beast. What is it? Jamel Dean is good.
Yeah, he got torched on one, but I want to give credit to, I think it was Mike Edwards.
Josh, running back, really?
I want to say Mike Edwards, I believe, tipped the ball, has had a deflect, something like that for Winfield's pick. I could be wrong. But I think I don't know, man. I thought he made a play. It might not have been, maybe it was Mike Adams. I don't know. No, wasn't it Edwards?
Look, if you want to talk about that, yeah, I think Mike Edwards needs to play over Jordan Whitehead. When Mike Edwards is out there, he just makes plays. You know what I'm saying? Like he's out there in limited time. Things happen. When Whitehead's out there the entire game, I don't even see him until he gets torched. And that boy Waller was putting some work in. I don't think he had a great game, but when we needed him to make a stop, they didn't make a stop. He had 6 catches, 50 yards.
But you talk it up. Yeah. And it was just funny because I know Whitehead's been both of our guys. I like Whitehead because I know he can bring that thump.
Yeah.
But maybe he would be suited better playing, maybe still closer to I don't know, because his coverage is terrible, man.
Yeah.
He is horrible. That's one thing Pro Football Focus got right was his coverage.
I can't stand them motherfuckers, man.
I can't stand them either, but they got that right.
They're right about that, yeah. He can't cover.
Yeah, and going forward though, let's take a look. Tampa Bay right now is 5-2. They're 2-2 on the road.
At home.
They're top of the NFC South, which we already knew was one of the best divisions coming into the NFL this year. I think they had the NFC West maybe, and maybe the AFC. I think it was the NFC West and then the NFC South. Not just NFC, but just out of all divisions in football as like the top 2 or 3 in the NFL. And it's showing. I mean, you got 5-2, 4-2, 3-4, and then we got them dogs of Atlanta Falcons that everybody thought would Carolina would be. The Tampa Bay lost one tough game. One tough game, in my opinion. Oh, we're about to get there. We're gonna talk
Winfield Jr., baby, good pick. He around the ball.
Great
That's
pick.
what happens when you always run the ball, dog. DP, you called it, dog. Hey, everything you saying here, I ain't gonna go off down the list. Sorry, Mike, I ain't gonna cut you off. But yeah, close game definitely was. You got to play four quarters against the Buccaneers now. And, we're not just we're not giving up. This team is playing through all of it. You know what I'm saying? The Raiders do a lot of things at them, and they continue to just fight. And once again, look, things just caught up with the Raiders, and look, the floodgates open by the fourth quarter, right? Well, it was a close game. Brady throws a man open. Open man. I don't agree with that. Brady throws. What do you think, Mike? Throws to an open man or open man? I think he throws to who he's comfortable with. I don't really think he really always throws to. I think too. I don't think. Nah, I don't believe that. That's the line.
Part of that. I think it's part of that. Like, I don't think he is gonna ever force feed guys. I will say that he's gonna go with who he has a rapport with. He's very comfortable with Scotty Miller.
Right.
It reminds me of not saying he's the same guy, but it reminds me of those Welkers, those Edelmans, those Amendola type of players. So he has that which he's used to. Gronk is still there, so he's giving Gronk his targets. And Chris Godwin is starting to, get his some more.
He got to work hard to get it, man. Yes, oh, my God. He got to work hard to get it. It's like, for what? This man's open. That touchdown, he started from the middle of the field, ran a curl, had to come all the way to the back of the end zone just for Tom Brady to look at him. Damn.
Yeah, but I want to give props, man. Outside of week 1, when they gave up 34 points, they gave up 31 to the Chargers. Other than that, man, you're talking about 17, 10, 20, 10, 20. That's all the amount of points the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are allowing. But yet they're somehow putting up numbers. These past 2 weeks were against top teams. I'm not saying they're the best of the best. Green Bay was considered arguably one of the best teams in the league, the best team in the NFC next to Seattle. They put up 38 on them like it was nothing. The Raiders just knocked off the Chiefs, the former world champions. Yep. They put up 45 on them. Like let's it's about time that I know the Tampa Bay and all that stuff. People were talking about them, but it's about time for people to really start putting some respect on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers as being one of the best teams in the NFL for sure.
I get it. He said it.
Yeah, I'm saying it, man, because then I gotta look at the schedule, and I hate this, but I gotta look at it, man. They got the Giants. They got a nice Sunday night meeting against the Saints to turn around and play the Panthers. They got the Rams, Chiefs, Vikings, Falcons. They still got the Falcons twice, y'all. The line. I mean, when I look at this
is where you said we might drop a couple right here, and it ain't happening.
Yeah, I really thought that this time here during this 3-game stretch, y'all were gonna drop a couple, man. I was hoping 3. You only dropped 1.
Open, boy.
So I mean, I gotta give props to where props is due. This is gonna be very interesting, and I know y'all don't think so. Some of y'all, but the addition of Antonio Brown, in my opinion, puts this team as a Super Bowl, not favorite, but a Super Bowl contender.
Somebody clip that. Somebody clip that. Yeah, take that drink. Somebody clip it. Hey, DP, clip that, man. Hit that screen record. Get that screen record going, man. Because you ain't gonna hear Mike say it again. It's like, I'm playing.
It is
week 7.
I mean, I'm gonna tell you, because defense wins championships to me. This defense is a championship defense. Caliber defense. Fournette's coming. You still got Rojo. I'm told you I'm not calling him Rojo ever again. He's proven to me that he is he's a very good running back, man. Above average running back. You don't have to have him be the best running back, a top 5, top 10 to have success, especially when you got Fournette there. And you got him healthy with Rojo. And then you got Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, Scotty Miller. Then you add Antonio Brown, not forgetting about the young boy the young boy, and then Gronk. What's the young boy named?
Tyler Johnson.
Tyler Johnson, and you still got Cameron Brate, who he still can get some touch. He can make some plays in the red zone. I mean, what don't you have? You got the 20-20. You got guys that can do the 20-20. You got guys in the red zone that can score. You got guys that can run the football, and Fournette's a hell of a catching back out of the backfield. So you got that. Like, what don't you have? Defensively, you got run stoppers. You got linebackers, arguably the best duo linebackers in the NFL right now. Your secondary, you got a top 10 corner. Yes, I'm calling him top 10, Carlton Davis. I was riding him for a while, and I'm giving him. I know, DJ, you better record.
I'm reporting this shit. Y'all understand. this right here, this is gold, man. Y'all understand. Y'all do not understand. Y'all really don't. Mike on his soapbox right now, and I'm loving it.
Carlton Davis is, I want to call him elite. I mean, elite status type corner. I've seen him match up against multiple receivers, all different size, shapes, speeds, and he's held his own against everybody, man. Winfield Jr., you got a stud future Pro Bowl safety back there. I mean, man, like.
And then we got that boy. Hey, I gotta shout him out, Steve McClendon. That man played a hell of a game today. I mean, god damn, this team is loaded. Like, loaded.
And it's a reason why people like Fournette want to come in. It's a reason why Antonio Brown's like, I want to go there. They got an opportunity to really do something nobody has ever done. And that's win the Super Bowl in your home stadium and play in it, or at least play in it and win it. Like, they really have. I'm not going to say they're going to win it, but they can really make it there and play in it, man. And I know DJ has been saying Super Bowl or bust, Super Bowl or bust. Shit, it looks like that.
I've been saying it because that's literally when you bring Tom Brady in, right? You bring Gronk in, you bring all these players, and you kind of, I don't know, you decide to go a different direction in some categories. You're saying we're doing this because, we're growing here, but we feel like we have enough here. If we bring this in, and then we'll just continue to pile on Gronk. Like I said, Gronk's starting to go look back, look like the old Gronk. We're going for the Super Bowl, and teams say it all the time. Teams say, we're playing for it. This is what we, play the game for, this, that, and third. The Bucs literally are playing for the goddamn Super Bowl. Like, you know what I'm saying? Every move they made was for the Super Bowl. And, I heard, I saw the little comment where Bruce Arians said, if you mess with this team, you out of here. Like, straight up. Like, you only take one thing, you out of here. And I do believe that. I think if AB makes any type of anything outside of not being a team player, I think they'll ship his ass out of here so fast. Like I said, I feel like this team is really trying to go for the Super Bowl. And AB's going to bring that other type of energy or, that ability, just continue to grow this offense, which, in my opinion, still needs a little tune-up. Even though they had a hell of a game today, I've been saying it. I think the Raiders' secondary isn't that good. Their defense overall is not really that good. You know what I'm saying? So it was a good game to get almost everybody, on the right side this game.
But and even though what you're supposed to, yes, their defense isn't that good, but you're supposed to do what y'all did to them. And that's what y'all did. Like, sometimes just because their defense isn't good, some teams, can still fall into a trap and not punish their defense. You all did what you're supposed to do. 45 points. And this team here is not a mistake team. Like, they don't make a lot of mistakes. The Raiders, they play a lot of clean football games when it comes to turnovers, penalties, and things like that. They're a very solid football team. So nobody has beaten them like this. They've been pretty much competing in every game they've played. I think the Cam Newton pulled away. And speaking of Cam getting benched, where them Carolina Panther fans at? To me, it looked like that arm. I don't know if it's the COVID. I don't know what it is. It looked like that arm is starting to hang a little low now that it's colder. Right. I mean, the man got like 8 picks or something in 4 games. Yeah, he out there Jameson it. I mean, I don't want to talk bad about my guy because I do love Cam, but damn,
Yeah.
like what is it?
Yeah, DP 32. When Vita went down, I know Mike was nervous for us, and Mike was like, "Oh, y'all in trouble." Was
I sure was.
But Nacho, Nacho's. I told you, Nacho's a good player, and like I said, this Steve McGlennon guy. I mean, man, he played some good ball today. He didn't play a lot today, but shoot, he's gonna be a starter soon. I said it before this game started. After watching him with the Jets, he was like I said, he was a captain with the Jets. He's one of the better players with the Jets. So you got him for a 7th-round pick or a 6th-round pick. Sheesh. I mean, defense that was already good just got better. Gotta love it, man. You gotta love it. What else you out here saying? You say Brady changing the culture, and Brady's changing the offense. Look, the whole culture thing. I felt like this was already happening at the end of the season last year, right? I know Brady's gonna get the headlines and everything like that. Whatever. I don't believe that. Like I said, I saw this defense maturing last year. Like I said, the offensive line. You saw the potential. You brought in Wirfs. That's not changing the culture. You're bringing in better talent to play better, right, Mike? I mean, I don't really think things are really changing because of Brady. Yes, Brady's bringing a different energy. He brings a Super Bowl caliber quarterback. I understand that, but I don't see that. I think the culture was changing when Todd Bowles on defense. Him doing what he's doing. Let's not give this man all this credit like he out here the savior of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I think this, BA in his second year. Go look at the, what did Arizona do the second year, Mike? They go 13-3.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this is not something that is, like, this is not something new to this coaching staff. So, all right, I get it. It's really fun to say Brady's doing it, but he ain't doing it. Brady knew he was coming when he came here, man.
Yeah, absolutely. Really, I mean, it was calculated, man. And shout out to Kendall Hardy. Where is Cameron Brate? This will be Brate's last year with the Bucks. Potentially.
I don't know.
I mean, I'm looking at the roster though. I don't Gronk. He has a 1-year deal, so he won't be. I mean, he may come back, he may not. OJ Howard with his injuries and everything. You got Brady and OJ pretty much on contracts that you can cut at any moment and save no dead cap.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know what they'll do with Brady. I just think I
just don't think he's getting the targets. You know what I'm saying? He made a big 3rd down catch this game, which I thought was really, really good. It's just all about the targets. Like everybody's saying, Brady wants to spread the ball around, right? So you're not going to get a lot of targets. But once again, the only player that's just bothering me because he's getting open is Mike Evans. And I know what Mike Evans' ability is, and we all know it. You know what I'm saying? We've seen it, the big play ability. And I understand. But when you're throwing it down the field to Scotty Miller 9 times and he's catching 6, look, that's a good day. But at the end of the day, that's telling me that you're still throwing the ball down. He's not just, dumping it. You know what I'm saying? I think Mike Evans needs to get more touches, right? I really don't honestly think that needs to happen. But, Mike Evans, I think they showed a play during the thing where the safety was slowly because Tom Brady looked Mike Evans' way, and that opened up that Scotty Miller touchdown on the other side of the field. And that was a dime of a pass. I got to give Tom Brady that. That was a hell of a pass in the back of the end zone that Scotty Miller caught. But yeah, man, I honestly think that there should be more opportunities for that. As far as the penalties, I mean, once again, played a pretty penalty safe game. Let's see, Devin White. Oh yes, I believe that as well. Yeah, man. Shout out to Tampa Bay Buccaneers, 5-2. We out here. Let's start opening up these lines, man. It's 11:25. I want to talk about. Yeah, lines are open. If you want to talk about these Carolina Panthers. You want to talk a little more about this Buccaneers game. Hey, let's do it. If you want to say something, F the Falcons, come do it. F the Cowboys. Losing to a team with no name. They put Mike.
Hey, we're gonna touch on Dallas too,
Mike.
But I want to say something before we do this, man. I've been holding this in for a minute since y'all been going, and I just didn't want to interrupt you.
Get on my soapbox.
Let's not get this thing twisted. We knew Tampa was gonna be good last year.
Yeah.
This year.
Go watch the videos.
Go watch the videos that we called.
The videos
didn't have anything to do with Brady. Didn't have anything to do with Gronk. We knew this team was headed in this direction, regardless who the quarterback was, any of that, because they were just building. Just the coaching staff, just the players they were bringing in. They had already established their identity, and we knew You ain't gonna be able to run on us. Our secondary is young, but we're fast and athletic, and we will get there.
They're gonna turn the ball over. They've been doing it this
Right.
year.
We're gonna turn the ball over. Offensively, we got weapons galore on the outside and tight ends with Mike Evans, Chris Godwin. We're gonna, so on and so on. OJ Howard, Cameron Brate. We just need to get our running game going, and we have Rojo. So now we add a Leonard Fournette with Rojo. And it was already set up for success. So let's not get this twisted and act like it's all Brady.
What
What
he bring Sam Darnold here, and we 5-2.
Yeah, well, all I know is Brady brings a different level of confidence, that playoff championship pedigree, and also he does elevate because when people are playing with Brady, they tend to try to be on their P's and Q's a little more because of the GOAT name status that's attached to them.
The aura, right.
So I will give y'all that. But this team was going to be good regardless. I just wanted to make that known.
Definitely.
But yeah, man, let's talk about Dallas a little bit, man. I know this ain't the what you call it. I just want to talk about it because DJ know I've been trying to talk about this Dak Prescott, this Cowboy thing for a long time, and we ain't been able to get into it. It's NFL. Hey, NFC South versus the NFL, so we're going to talk football.
And y'all can call in at any time if y'all want to cut us off and talk about something else. Hey, I'm more than welcome to do it. Go ahead, man.
Hey, but yeah, man, the Dallas Cowboys are a damn circus show, whatever it is, man. Defense is horrendous. Offense right now is terrible. They have no offensive line. It seemed like Zach Martin was like, to hell with this. I ain't about to be the only starting line out here dealing with this, shortening my career. Andy Dalton, and man, I don't see. This is just bad. This is just a bad football team, and it all went to Coach Clapp. Everybody was blaming Coach Clapp. Jason Garrett's fault is Jason Garrett. Well, he's not here. And now you have a coach, in my opinion, that wasn't that good to begin with, in Mike McCarthy. I know he has a Super Bowl rings, but I know it's pretty much built from the quarterback, in my opinion. Defensively, he has a terrible defensive coordinator, Mike Nolan. This is just a bad team. And when you got players coming out saying these guys are unprepared, they don't know what the hell they talking about, they need to blow it up, man. I'm telling you, they tanking for Trevor.
They need to fire Mike McCarthy. I honestly think they need to fire him. Yeah, they need to go ahead and get rid of him. And Andy Dalton did get hit in the head and get knocked the hell out this game. That was crazy. Yeah. I think he got ejected for that Bosnick or something like that. Bosnick straight headhunted that motherfucker. Like, damn. But yeah, man, that's an ugly franchise. I think it's been a buttling and muddling team for a long time. And like you said, Coach Clapp, I felt like he been holding it together. He was like a little bit of glue that they had, and I think that's why Jerry Jones held on to him, because he knew what kind of cesspool was at that place. And you let the floodgates open when you let Mike McCarthy in, because he didn't know what the hell he was getting himself into, and he's seeing it now. Yeah. Oh my God.
This is bad. Talking about, well, we're still in first place of the division.
Are they?
No, they're not, man. The Washington football ahead of them now. The Eagles are because they got that tie.
Yeah,
are ahead of them now. And I wouldn't be surprised if the daggone Giants. Unfortunately, the Giants have to play y'all, so they ain't gonna jump them yet. But Dallas has the Eagles that they're gonna lose because they don't have any quarter. I seriously doubt Andy Dalton's gonna pass the concussion protocol, but he might. Then they have the Steelers, who, in my opinion, probably is the best football team in the NFL right now. Them in Seattle. I would say I really like the Steelers. I love Mike. I like them. I like Tomlin. I love the Steelers and what they do. But there's no easy wins. Maybe the Vikings, but they got the football team again that I believe is going to physically dominate them like they did this time.
They got a good defense. They got a decent defense.
Ravens, they got to play. The Bengals, I think my boy Joe Burrow gonna have a solid game against them because that defense is horrendous. Then they got the 49ers, the Eagles, and then the Giants again. The Dallas Cowboys may not win another football game. They shouldn't have won one to begin with against the Falcons, but they were just that bad and they gave it up. I believe if Dak Prescott was playing continually throughout that football game against the Giants, they probably would have lost that game. So you're talking about potentially being 2-14. That's right. I'm calling it 2-14, taking for Trevor Lawrence. Now, are they going to get it over the Jets? I don't know. Because the way I look at the Jets, I don't see them winning one game.
You remember back in the day when they had that what was it, that Philip Rivers and Eli Manning situation in that draft? That might be what that might be something like, or the Bo Jackson was supposed to come to the Buccaneers and he said F that wasn't happening. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if something like that is gonna happen. I think he would push to go to the Dallas Cowboys. But I know Mike got to get that off his chest. He been hold that back. I know it's, like I said, it's the NFC South. I know Mike would wanted to say this shit so bad. You know what I'm saying? This kind of Cowboy teams they're terrible, man. The Falcons are the Falcons of the regular NFL. I feel like I wish we could get some Falcon fans in here, man. This team is so bad, man. It is. I love it. Oh my God, everything. Cowboys suck. Falcons suck. Tampa Bay is the best in the division. Oh my God, man. Oh my God. This is the best. I just bought my first house. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is just
2020 just sucked for me. It's been great.
I mean, well,
Yeah, man. But all that being said, man, just talking about the South, man. New Orleans, I got to give a little bit more credit. They still, even though I'm not completely sold and impressed on them, they're just still finding ways to win football games. And as long as you can find ways to win football games, that's all that matters. Yeah, that tells you they're a good football team.
Because you can say the same thing about the new Seattle Seahawks. I mean,
yeah, that's right now in a shootout with Arizona, 34-31 right now. I mean,
right.
But I'm saying this to say that, normally you see the Saints team and they're just, oh my God, they're just so dominant. They're just so good. Who's to say that this Saints team here, I know it's not sexy. I know it's not flashy. Who's to say that this team can't get it together during all of this and actually and go further this year than they have in the past when all eyes were on them. Now it's on Tampa.
And Mike, that's a very interesting way of looking at this, right? Because what's usually the problem? His team's usually on fire, throwing the ball over the field, Alvin Kamara doing his damn thing, Michael Thomas catching the slants, catching 15 balls for 85 yards to 100 yards, you know what I'm saying? Something like that. And what usually happens when it comes to November, December? Drew Brees' arm gets a little bit like noodle-ish and breaks down a little bit. Is that going to continue to happen here? That's one question that you still got to ask, Michael. I hear what you're saying, and it's like you said, they're not hitting on all cylinders for what the New Orleans Saints want them to be, right?
Right.
They're not all the way there with it. Michael Thomas, like you said, you don't even know what he wants to do this year. Does he want to play football? Like, why are you still holding this man out? Like, Saints fans, there's Saints fans in here. Please let us know, why are they still holding Michael Thomas out? Please let me know.
He got a hamstring injury.
Man, that man is in people's interviews smiling like everything is fun and happy, like there ain't nothing wrong with this man. I don't know. It just feels a little bit.
Think he won out?
TJ
threw that out there, man.
He did. I mean, I ain't watching. I mean, because it just feels like hamstrings are one of those things.
What's good, Tyree?
It's all about pain, your pain tolerance, right? For the most part, like what you can really put up with, because hamstrings could be really funny. But there got to be a point where you got to test it out. I don't even know if he's out there. I don't know what he's doing. I'm not going to sit here and slander Michael Thomas. You know what I'm saying? He's already getting enough of that on Twitter anyway. But I don't know, man.
From what I hear, it just happened like in practice, like this week.
So he re-aggravated it, or
no.
He had the ankle. He had and I got the
injury, and so he had to sit. And so sometimes when you're sitting and not running and doing all of that, he should have been squat doing something.
Twitter fingers,
right? Twitter fingering. And he went out there thinking he could be the same and pulled up and I know, man, them hamstring injuries can linger and suck, man. So and they're doing the right thing by giving him the time. Manuel Sanders, I mean, he's on the COVID thing, nothing he could do about that. I don't know what happened, unless he was just partying and he was being irresponsible, but I'm not gonna put that on him. We don't know, man. He could have just been pumping gas or something. We don't know. But yeah, Alvin Kamara right now is doing everything through 5 games, man. You're talking about 281 yards rushing, averaging 4.6 yards per game. And this is one thing I like about them and what they're doing, man. They're running the football very well. And it seems like whoever they throw out there can catch the damn ball. This Callaway kid came out there this week. I mean, this past game, he had like 10 targets and 8 catches or something like that and was just killing us. I get it was the zone, but he was just killing us. You still got Jared Cook, who's a very serviceable, good tight end, one of the better tight ends in the league. Right. You got Traquan Smith, who can show up, but who does he? Who knows? He'll make some plays. So you get Michael Thomas back. But Alvin Kamara, if he can stay healthy, man, look, man. That boy right now, he the most dangerous player in the league offensively. I don't care what nobody say. I'm saying it right now. Most dangerous player.
Definitely. And we go on transition looking at what? The Carolina Panthers.
Yeah, let's talk about
3-3.
Yeah, let's talk about the Panthers, man, being 3-3. I kind of want to hit on. I know it's going to be early, man, but let's kind of touch on what you think about. I want to see the injury reports, but it's a Thursday night game, man.
Okay, let's get into that, Mike. We got week. I mean, obviously, Victory Monday. We're gonna enjoy it right here. We're gonna enjoy it. I know you ain't gonna really get to enjoy it, but y'all really couldn't. If y'all won, like you said, you got a Thursday night matchup against the Atlanta Falcons at home.
Right.
So you got that game. Y'all started off, kick it off on Thursday. Tampa Bay Buccaneers got a Monday night game against the Giants.
Right.
And New Orleans Saints got the Chicago Bears in Chicago.
Yes.
4 o'clock game.
Oh,
4 o'clock game, man. Week 8. I'm telling you, this NFL schedule, they did a lot better job this year, man.
They sure did.
They did a lot better job this year. I've been enjoying football this year, even with this whole COVID situation. I love the matchups. And starting off with the Carolina Panthers versus Atlanta Falcons, man. It's a rivalry game, man. You're gonna get the best of both. And didn't the Falcons sweep y'all last year?
Yeah, man.
They did. I ain't trying to salt them. I'm just trying to, just set it up. I know it's Ron Rivera and the boys, and it's somebody new now. But I honestly think this is one of them games where y'all can get back on, feeling good about Teddy, but feeling good about Teddy Bridgewater because that damn Atlanta secondary. Oh my God, it looks like damn Mike Smith led defense from 2017 to 19 with Buccaneers. Jesus, or 18, whatever the hell he was here from, God.
The one thing I will say about this, man, is that it was encouraging because no one really got. I mean, Russell Okung went out. Greg Little, I thought, came in and played really well. I think Greg Little's ready. That's a guy that I think got his experience. He had a Russell Okung veteran leader right there. Oh, shoot. Man, I want veteran leader. But I don't know, man. I don't think Atlanta's going to have that big of a pass rush. I think Teddy Two Gloves is showing that he can. I know. Hey, shout out to Trump.
Hey, you a troll, ain't you? You gotta be a troll. I appreciate you coming in here. Freaking troll like a
he's serious, man. The GOAT
Tom Brady. The Bucks are unstoppable. 7th ring already has the GOAT name on it. Oh my God.
Hey man,
I'll be happy with the Super Bowl ring, but good God, man.
Yeah, you know how they do, man. Them Tom Brady's, boy. Everything is all Tom Brady in Tampa. That's all it is. But yeah, getting back to this Falcons game, right now the Carolina Panthers are 2.5 point favorite. They normally give you 3 for being at home. I wouldn't be surprised if this is a Christian McCaffrey coming out party game.
So what's the stats with him, man?
I don't know. I think we're 3-point favorite right now. I don't know. Matt Rule just said he's not rushing them back. He wants to give them all the time. He wants them to be not just 100, but like 110%, like ready to go. Which that makes sense.
Mike, all right, maybe not this Thursday night game, but you got to really consider if y'all win this game, y'all 4-3, y'all in this playoff hunt. You dig what I'm saying?
Oh, we 4-4. We 3-4.
Shoot, you got 3-4 right now. But yeah, 4. I mean, either way, 7 teams are going into the playoffs this year. Even if y'all, look, we came in the season thinking I thought y'all gonna be 5-11. Look, 4-4. You at 8 after 8 games, y'all right in the thick of things. You know what I'm saying? So if you can bring Christian McCaffrey's ready, you bring his ass out here.
Right. And that's what we got to do. And I think that's what we will do, especially if he's ready. The 49ers right now, where we are, we got a shot, but it's a long shot. Like, we got to win some football games, and it's going to start with Thursday night. And I don't know. We'll get more into it.
Well, Mike, look at this right now, Mike, right? You got Chicago Bears 5-1, Green Bay Packers. You got 2 teams coming out that division. One team's coming out the NFC East, right? Seattle is right now on top of the division. Arizona's about to drop a game. The Rams probably going to end up being 4-3. But look, you right there. There might be 3 games. There might be 3 teams coming out the NFC West. Like, hey, look at it.
Yeah, it could. I think it's going to be 2 coming out of the South, maybe 3, but 2 for sure.
Yeah.
Then you got 3 potentially coming out of the West. That's 5. Then you got your East and your North. Well, you got 2 coming from the North.
Right.
So I don't know. I don't know. Like, because as of right now, it looks like the Bears and Green Bay should be in it. Seattle and I don't know about 3 coming for the West, man. I don't know. I don't think Arizona's going to make it. I think Arizona just played against some teams that were just bad, like the Jets, the football team early, and the Dallas Cowgirls to get their wins. I think it's going to get very tough for them. They got the Rams twice still. They got the Niners that want to get back. They got Seattle again, Buffalo. I don't know.
I don't think the Arizona Cardinals going to make the playoffs. I'm talking about the San Francisco 49ers. I think they got – I don't know. Maybe you're right. I don't know. I don't know where it's going to come out of because 3 teams are going to have to come out. I'm not a troll, elite, whatever, man. Yeah. Look, this is the best game Tom Brady played, in my opinion, with Tampa Bay Buccaneers, right? When it comes to actually moving the ball and, putting up points and stuff like that, he played a clean game in this game, right? And it all starts, obviously, with the offensive line when you talk about Tom Brady and his ability, right? He's not making no plays outside of if we're not blocking, I don't see Tom Brady making a play, right? So our offensive line is really good. Yes, he's really Tom Brady is very accurate. His arm talent is still there. People try to say he didn't have it. I wasn't. I don't know how I felt about it till I seen it this year. But yeah, he got it. I mean, he still looks like he's still a very good player, and yeah, I mean, he's cool to have, I guess.
Right. Yeah, he is, man. You know what Tom Brady is? I would say he's more like a. How can I put this? Sometimes when you got your. You shouldn't do. You should be grateful for whatever you have. But let's just say you got an old Honda. Or this old classic, I don't know. Just whatever car you want to name. Tom Brady's like that, where you want to make sure you protect that thing. And I think Tom Brady elevated. I hate to say it. I think he's elevating that offensive line too. Because they know this is precious cargo.
Yeah, I'll agree there, Mike. I think if you're going to give any credit to Tom Brady, that offensive line, because he gonna get in your face, right? He gonna let you know, look, I can't move. I need you to block. You know what I'm saying? I can't really move. My back hurt. My legs, they, you know what I'm saying? They ain't the same. I need y'all to keep me clean because my arm still can work. And if y'all keep me clean, I'm going to deliver this damn ball. And the offensive line understands that. And that's what it is, man. Christian Wirfs, in my opinion, maybe I haven't seen everybody in the NFL. Christian Wirfs is like a top 10 tackle in my opinion, man.
Damn.
Christian Wirfs is real. I mean, this kid is Mike. This kid is really good. Yeah. Like he just, you know, for him to be able, I mean, the way he plays against stunts, you know, he doesn't give nothing up, man. That side is so solidified. It's crazy. It's such an upgrade from last year with and I like DeMar Dotson.
I told you.
I like DeMar. I was a big DeMar Dotson fan. But Christian Wirfs, man, that man is a hell of a player, man. Hell of a player. I'm happy we got him, man. He's gonna be a staple in the Tampa Bay Buccaneers for a very long time. He's gonna get paid. Yeah. He's staying with the Bucs. He ain't going nowhere. Right. He ain't going nowhere. And I think somebody that doesn't get any credit is Alex Kappa. Alex Kappa's been playing some really good ball too at guard. I mean, this offensive line is very, very stout.
Sorry.
Very stout. The hell is that?
Man?
Oh man, really?
Sorry, I know. Oh man. Go on with that, man. I'm not agreeing with that. All right. It's not just the offensive line. He goes through his progressions very fast. He scans the whole field and let the ball go fast. Obviously, the elite pass catchers help by creating separation. Now I'm gonna let me get this real quick.
Go ahead, Mike. Go ahead, Mike. This ain't no bash and hate Tom Brady thing either. So
it's not.
We're just talking really what it is. I don't hate Tom Brady. I just think who he is. I'm
gonna be honest with you. I have yet to. I may have seen. I mean, not saying he didn't do well today. I give him his props, but I have yet to see that outside of one half in 6 football games. That's it. I seen in one half, and that was the Chargers game. In the second half of that football game is the only time I've truly seen Tom Brady do exactly what you just said. There's been multiple times Tom Brady has missed people, have thrown terrible balls, pick sixes. Let's not act like this guy ain't got a couple pick sixes already this year. I've seen Tom Brady stare down receivers, not going through progressions. I have not seen Tom Brady get at the line and make adjustments and be like, hey, I have not seen him do that. He's just been running whatever they call. Now, I'm not going to bash him because he is still a phenomenal Hall of Fame 6-ring quarterback. Let's not get that twisted.
Well, one thing we did see grow today, Mike, he was looking off the safeties. He knew he wanted to go with the ball.
Man.
He did. He showed that a couple of times today. He did that.
Yeah, and we get it. But I have yet to see him do that for a team that truly, that can do that defensively. That's what I'm saying. Somebody that can, we'll see.
Yeah, but, you know, we talked about this schedule right here, didn't we? I mean, who you honestly look at this schedule and you see him do that against, you're going to be like, all right, cool.
It's favorable. TJ,
I mean, the whole division. But I mean, come on, man. I mean, your schedule is what the schedule is.
Told you that.
Yeah, but the schedule is who it is, Mike. I mean, you know,
I'm just saying
it's the same schedule that we call at the beginning of the season when it came to looking at this roster, right? It can't just now all of a sudden be, the schedule is da-da-da-da. You know what I'm saying? So we're right now 8 games in, and we're 8 going into week 8. And now we're looking at the team possibly going 12, 13 wins at this point.
Well, I agree with you somewhat there. It isn't the same team, and the reason why it's not the same team is because Tom Brady's not turning the ball over. If you think about it, the first week he had 2 crucial, I wouldn't say 2, but didn't he have like 2 crucial interceptions? One was a pick 6. And then y'all had that bonehead Mike, not Mike Edwards. Yeah. Wasn't it Mike Edwards or somebody on special teams?
Oh, no, Mike Evans and him, Mike Evans stopped on the route and he threw it, and it was a pick over the middle.
I'm talking about the special teams.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Mike Edwards. But You know that, yeah. I mean, you got the interceptions right there that I thought really messed it up. I mean, if you look at the Panthers game, I really don't think Tom Brady did anything the second half. He had like 19 yards the second half. Broncos, yeah, it may have looked good, but the defense carried them there. Chargers, he had a great second half, and the defense created that opportunity by getting a stop right before half and placing the ball inside the 5-yard line or at the 6 or something for him the opportunity to score. You look at the Bears game, the only time that he got in the end zone was when there was an interception or something and got y'all down. I don't know, man. I don't know what I'm talking about. Man, let me just stop there.
I mean, look, and look, once again, Trump is king. This isn't no bashing Tom Brady, but we're not going to sit here and just act like this man is just the savior of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. You weren't here earlier. We were talking about that. He's not the savior of this team. This team is number one ranked defense. I mean, they only let up 200 and something yards passing, 58 yards rushing. They turned the ball over, I think, already in double digits already. I mean, they put this offense in a lot of favorable positions to excel. Everybody's gonna look at what Tom Brady got. How many touchdowns right now? 13. He's at 13 to 14 touchdowns to 4 interceptions. And a lot of that comes on the back of a lot of turnovers by the defense. It is what it is. It's not, hey, you got to, I mean, shoot, you can say that, in my opinion, about Cam Newton in his MVP season. There's a lot of turnovers in that year. And, Cam was on the right side of the field to make a lot of those plays. But, hey, you make the play, you score the points. I get it. But let's not forget what this team really is, okay? That's my whole thing. Let's not put him in a chair and be like, if it wasn't Tom Brady, this team wouldn't be shit. That is a goddamn lie. And that's the one thing I've been fighting against when it comes to this whole entire situation. I ain't got no problem. Tom Brady, hey, thank you for delivering the ball. You scoring some points. But, hey, this defense is a hellified defense. You had 3 games where Rojo went over 100 yards, and that was a sub. That's like a sub. I mean, he had 2 touchdowns last week. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Like, give credit where credit is due. Tom Brady is a good quarterback that we need right now. I call him Brad Johnson of maybe our Super Bowl run this year. Brad Johnson wasn't, he had a hell of a year with us that year when we played in 2002, going to 2003 and won the Super Bowl. And in my opinion, that's what it's going to be. If this continues the way it's looking,
Yeah, but Tom, from what I'm seeing, like you said, he's played clean games the past few games, right?
Yeah.
They've been clean. And he's been getting the ball to the guys he need to get it to. Forget the guys that may want it. He's been giving it to who he needs to give it to win football games. So kudos to Tom. I mean, he made a right decision. He went to a great team. He's elevating this team. Like I said before, we spoke on it a little earlier. Everybody gets motivated. It's something about that aura about a guy that's supposedly the GOAT, and you're going to play with him. I mean, everybody elevates. They should. Look at LeBron. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that happens. But anyway, man, I ain't gonna keep talking about that. Yeah, man, we gonna go ahead and give our final thoughts on this week, man, and go ahead and get up off this thing. It's already getting kind of late, but I'm gonna go ahead and start since my team lost, and I'm gonna let leave the best for last. DJ. But what I got from this week, man, I got that the Atlanta Falcons are still the Atlanta Falcons. They're going to find a way to give up the butt and lose the football game. But they did play with more energy on defense at times. So that's promising. There's some promise there. The Carolina Panthers is exactly who I thought we were. We're a team that's going to compete in every single game. That's going to be in and have an opportunity to win every single game. Are we going to pull them off? Some, yeah, some, nay. We're young. We're inexperienced. Our entire coaching staff, pretty much, offensive coordinator, defense coordinator, and head coach. We got a lot of young players on this football team. But if we can continue to grow and get better and better each week at something, I think when it comes down to it, this team is really, really striving in the right direction. The New Orleans Saints, I think the Saints are still the Saints. They're just not – they're not as dominant as they used to be. But that doesn't mean that they're going backwards to me. I think that this could benefit them moving forward. I think it's going to cause them to have to find other ways to win football games so there can be, I don't know, more dynamic. I love the way that they're utilizing Kamara running the football, because I think when it comes down to it, Drew Brees is really not throwing the ball too many times, so he can save his arm some when it gets to December, and they can establish that run. He's not throwing a lot of deep balls, so he's not challenging his arm that way. But yeah, so I'm not going to jump off their train yet. I think they really have a legitimate shot. It's going to be tough, but DJ, that week 9, y'all better be ready. Y'all better be ready for them. In Tampa Bay is just getting better and seem like they're just getting better each week, man. They're becoming the most dominant, complete, scariest team right now. Because look, Seattle's probably going to lose a game, so they're probably going to be the scariest team in the NFC at this moment. They already beat the hell out of Green Bay, so this is a dangerous football team, and they only going to get better. That's my take on week 7.
All right.
So I'm going to let you go ahead and give your final.
All right. So here we go. I'm going to do these thumbs up, thumbs down. Falcons. Hand down. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it's hard to see, right? So Raheem Morris, Jersey boy. You know, there's a lot of Jersey boys in the NFC South. You know what I'm saying? Ty Bowles from Elizabeth, where I'm from, Elizabeth, New Jersey. You know, Raheem Morris from Irvington, New Jersey. You want to talk about the hood, Mike? You want to talk about the hood? That's a third world country out there. But anyway, Raheem Morris, he brings a little more. I think Raheem Morris is going to another opportunity to be a head coach from start to finish. I think it's that time. But talking about the Falcons, look, that's that defense. They're not good, man. The offense continues to move the ball, but can't score points. They are who they are. I mean, until there's a whole new facelift for that team, it's going to be the same thing. Falcon fans will continue to cry once again, looking like Dallas Cowboy fans out there. It is what it is. 1-6, I'm thinking right now. It's that time of year where y'all start winning some meaningless games. So, get ready for it. The Carolina Panthers. Oh, shit. Okay. Y'all still, in my opinion, going up. You know what I'm saying? Y'all might have lost this game, against Saints. But once again, hey, y'all have a lot of promising pieces when it comes to what's going to be there. Like you said, you already in week 8 can tell who's going to be there, who doesn't need to be there, right? Like, it's pretty clear. But this is your team this year. I'll give their credit to this. Your guys are your guys. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, for this year, your guys are your guys. So, I think it's all going the right direction. Christian McCaffrey, I'm still interested to see him come back into this offense with them actually, starting, mature and actually be a potent and, insert him. This defense, once again, I think I need to get more aggressive on defense. But look, this is a learning stage for the coaching staff, the players. Like I said, you're going to continue to totter. You're going to sit on the side. You're going to sit on the edge of your seat. And you're going to lose some of these games. You're like, damn, how the hell we just lose that game? I continue to say every game. The New Orleans Saints. I'm going to keep it right here. I'm going to keep it right there because they're still a good team, okay? I ain't going to call them no, they ain't shit. They ain't crap, okay? But, they're still a muddling team, in my opinion. They're probably one of the, if you had a tiers, as you said, a good team, the Saints are right there on the bottom of that tier, in my opinion. But they're still a good team, and I feel like they still have a gear that they might be able to hit, come down the stretch. That can be like, damn, here we go again. You know what I'm saying? It could still happen, but I don't know. I'm putting them right in the middle. And obviously, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, up, baby. Just keep on getting better. Adding AB, you know what I'm saying? Adding Steve McClellan on the inside. This defense playing the way they playing, look, the offense, in my opinion, still isn't hitting where it needs to hit. That is a scary thing to do. Say when this team is out here putting up 45 points on teams, okay? Look, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, one of the best teams in the NFL. I've been waiting for so many. Mike, you know how many years I've been waiting to say that? Yeah, I'm going to continue to say it. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, one of the best teams in the NFL. In the NFL. Not just the NFC, in the NFL. And Tampa Bay Buccaneer fans, man, enjoy this. Hey, Trump is king. You're now a Tampa Bay Buccaneer fan. Enjoy it, man.
Absolutely. Oh man,
enjoy it for 2 years. Enjoy it for 2 years because you're only gonna be here for 2 years, and I'll say bye. You go back to your Patriots. But for right now, you can enjoy it as a Bucs fan. You know, I'm loving it. Levante David, Devin White playing out of this world. Ugh, whatever.
And I'm not agreeing with that last comment. I don't think the Panthers made a mistake by getting rid of Cam Newton. I don't think. To me, Teddy did everything he could possibly do for this football team in this game right here. And I'm not saying Cam couldn't have done it, but I just looked at what Cam has looked like the last 2 games after coming back from this COVID thing, and there may have been some validity to them saying that he would not be able to get through a season and be strong getting through it from the doctor. So we'll see. We'll see.
And Teddy Bridgewater is not having a bad year, my man. Just stop that. Teddy Bridgewater is learning or is growing with this team because this team is going through the growing pains, and you know, it is what it is. I don't think, you know, Cam being there would make a difference, in my opinion, because his offense is pretty potent. You know what I'm saying? It flashes to be elite at times. I do think they need a tight end, but
yeah, that's real.
But yeah, man, we appreciate y'all checking us out. Like always, this your boy DJ, NFC South leading Tampa Bay Buccaneers representative. Follow me on Twitter at DJHop25. I do a lot of my work in the middle of the night. I talk a lot of shit at night because I work a night job and I have some time to talk then. But if you want to catch me, you can definitely catch me all at night talking a lot of cash shit. But yeah, man, I appreciate y'all always. Follow us on Facebook, me on Twitter, whatever. I'm tired. It's 12 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
I was out with my kid all day with my wife, you know, just ready to go to bed.
Anyway, this your boy Mike Ricks. As you see, I'm the Carolina Panthers representative. Hit me up on Twitter at MikeRicks07. Throughout the day.
Yeah, he is. All damn day.
Yeah.
I be getting quick. I be working this.
Yeah. See, I use Twitter more than anything. I'm rarely on, like DJ uses Facebook more. I'm rarely on the Facebook.
Yeah, the groups are in there. I can talk shit in them groups. That's why.
Yeah, I don't fool with the book like that. But anyway, man, thank y'all for the love and support as always.
Always.
Be on the lookout. We'll have some more stuff, especially with the game coming up Thursday.
Yeah, we gotta get together. We might get together on Thursday.
Yeah,
I like what we did that for. I like what we did today. You know what I'm saying? We might do something there.
We might do a little preview Thursday, so be on the lookout for that, man. All right, it's your boy, man. Hey, NFC South versus the NFL.